Hi guys, how you doing? And here we are. It's a Monday, and every now and then I get to show you something just a little bit special. And I'm lucky enough to be given the opportunity to show you stuff that's very, very special and exciting. And well, I feel that's exciting, and I know when you see this, you're going to be excited as well. So if you don't know anything about Warzone, then you've been living under a rock, or just haven't been looking on the internet, or you haven't been on Facebook, because Warzone is a game that was out ages and ages ago, based around the Mutant Chronicles. It was one of GW's major competitors, something that was very, very exciting, and this was a long, long time ago, and it's recently been bought up by two people who I know very, very well, or who have now grabbed the license, I should say, by two people I know very well, and two people that you've met and along the way in our great crusade, and also have their own channels in their own rights. One of them being Fagasith, and I think I've said that right, which I thought was always a giggly name. But they have bought the rights, or taken up the rights to Warzone, and they're trying to release this as a miniature skirmish game. Now, it's got a Kickstarter campaign behind it, and already it's exceeded its amount because people are that excited by it. And I've been given the opportunity to look at some of the miniatures. This is all very exciting. If you can hear the noise in the background, I've got the window open because it is quite stuffy, because I've been spraying, and the wife has quite rightly said to me, Brian, you need to stop spraying in the house, or I'm going to take something from you that belongs to you, that you hold very dearly. And it's not my nuts, it's the resin. So in here are the test pieces, and we've been given the opportunity to have a good look at these new miniatures. Now, I've got to say to you, these are test pieces. These are the miniatures that they use as for tooling and for looking at before they need to change them. So we are going to be the first people to have a good look at these. How excited are you? On a 1 to 10, I am 11. That's how excited I am. Now, you may have seen these as their computer generated miniatures. Let's just make sure that nothing's broken. Oh god, could you imagine that? I get them and they're all busted. So let's have a quick look at this. Okay, so wow, I mean, just check that out. I mean, that is a beastie and a half. Now, I don't know much about Warzone, so I'm not going to pretend I do. All I know is that it was a very cool game when it came out. Now, from what I've been told, this boy here, there'll be 3 different versions of him, because they'll come in squads of 3. They're talking about having the arms separate, so you can actually tool them up how you want. The head will be a separate piece as well. Bear in mind, God, I thought I dropped it then. Bear in mind, these are just the tools, test pieces basically, and we're very lucky to be able to see these before they go into production. Now, these are going to be released as plastic miniatures. Why plastic? Because plastic is fantastic for converting. We like plastic miniatures because we can make these different to everybody else's. So let's just have a close-up view of that. I mean, look at that gun. I mean, look at that gun. That's in your face. Look at that. That is in your face. That's pretty cool. I like that. I could just sit here all day and just look at that in the camera. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so they're going to be releasing these. There's going to be 3 different versions of this piece. Focus, thank you. 3 different versions of this piece alone, with different heads, bodies and stuff like that in the future. And that is just, that's just spanky. Come on, let's just face it. Now, you know, I know that I get very, very excited when people take their hobby up to the next level. Now, what we have here are the mutant zombie type characters. Now, again, the arms, the waist, the body, lower body is all separate. The gun's separate, the head's separate. There's going to be sprues. This is going to be on a sprue base. It's going to be plastic. You're going to have loads of parts that you can add to it, like shoulder pads, helmets and stuff like that, different limbs and stuff, or different arm sets, to make yours completely different to everybody else's. I mean, dude, that is just exciting. Let's have another look. Now, I know they've been talking to Worthy Painting as well. If you go down, there's going to be a link down below for the Kickstarter campaign. Just go take a look at all the different factions they're releasing. I'm going to be showcasing some of them, and I know some of the other YouTubers are going to be showcasing them as well. This is just gorgeous. I mean, let's just, sorry about that. Let's just focus in on that. I mean, look at the detail on that. I mean, do bear in mind, these are test pieces. This isn't the finished product, okay? We've been given a first look-see only because I've got stuff on them. No, I'm joking. Only because I know the guys, and I've always been a strong advocate in, you know, getting behind people that take their hobby to the next level. I mean, look at that. I mean, these are just spanking good. So yeah, so they're setting up a Kickstarter campaign. They're ahead of schedule on it. They've just brought out the beta set rule pack. They're working very closely with the Facebook community, and they want to try and get the YouTube community behind them. I say fantastic. Get in there, guys. Go take a look at everything they've got. I mean, that is really cool. And I believe that all you'll need is that as a starter set. And I think it comes with one other character that we'll get to see later on. Let's just see if I can focus in on that. I mean, look at that. So imagine that with extras just to convert and customize, and it's going to be plastic as well. That's exciting. The weapons are really cool. They've got that sort of like AK-47 look about them, you know, with the, I love that. I mean, that is just nice, and they're good stances as well. And because these have been worked out on a computer, they've been sculpted up in ZBrush, I should imagine, and then they take it to the next level. I've got to say, that's very, very cool. So that as a starter is absolutely brilliant, and apparently this is all you're going to need, but you're going to be able to build up on it as well. There'll be vehicles that you can buy. There'll be more of the big guys you can have in your squad. It's like a skirmish game. Now, I don't know much about this. I'm getting into it. I've been following it on Facebook. I've been really impressed by what's popping up. There's going to be more stuff coming out for this. There is a cybernetic enhanced faction. There's a religious cult section faction as well, which I kind of like. There's a very German looking faction as well, which I think I'm going to be getting myself. We're going to be seeing more stuff as they appear. Let's just take a look at this guy one more time. I mean, look. I mean, just look at the hardness of this guy. That is pretty good, and there's a lot of detail on there. And like I said, these are just test pieces. These aren't even the finished product yet. So keep an eye out for it. Follow the link down below. Go give it your support, even if it's to say, well done, guys, we're 100% behind you. If you feel like investing, go and invest, because I've got a feeling this is going to be a fantastic and exciting project. And like I said, they're looking to get the YouTube community behind them as well. And they're talking to a lot of different people. So guys, this is Warzone. Be prepared. It's coming out. See you soon.